Alright, good morning. I'm going to start doing a ship tour. Good morning. And just kind of finding it everywhere. I haven't even done a full ship tour myself yet, so come along and join. We are starting on deck 12 and we are at the aft. So this is where we're going to find dining. We have the sushi bar and Cagney's over here. There's some other workers around, so you'll probably hear them because not many people are up here. So we have the sushi bar. Then teppanyaki and Cagney's. More in the sushi bar. And now they're blowing the horn because of the fog. It is super foggy today. And then we have Cagney's. Good morning, how are you today? Just doing a video real quick. So like I said, I have not been up here. Haven't done the specialty dining yet, but very open, all kind of in one space. The teppanyaki. Sorry for the glare. Maybe this one's a little better. There you go. You can kind of see the setups. And I'm trying not to make you seasick. I'm sorry if I do. Okay, walked out of like the Asian specialty, and then we have over here Le Bistro. I'm not going to open doors to the restaurants, especially because I know that they like to keep them nice and sanitary and all that. So Le Bistro. Definitely won't ever be in here myself, but hopefully if it's your thing, it will be able to help you. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and go down a deck because it won't pass through to the other side. So I'm gonna go down to 11. All right, so I just made it down to 11. We are on the aft. Good morning, how are you today? So this is the sports bar. We are on 11 aft. So we have the sports bar, and then we have the outside buffet. This area is covered, and there are some lights, but no heating out here as of right now. And then in there, we just have the breakfast buffet getting set up. And I have found that a lot of it that is in there is what is on the main buffet also. There's a whole bunch of water back here, so I'm just going to kind of show you. And then I will walk through where it's drier. And there's a bar back here. So this is, again, all the way at the aft on 11. And then we walk through to the sports bar again. And sorry if there is music playing, I have no control on it. We're just walking through. After the sports bar, we have the arcade, and it will be super loud in there, but arcade.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good.
Awesome. I'm just going to walk through real quick the video. Okay, so now we have Moderno, which during the breakfast and lunch hours just kind of has like a buffet set up. And I also found out that this is where the pizza is yesterday. So we have the pizza, and I think this morning it's like waffles. Good morning. And the bread station. But again, right there is where the pizza is. And then they have like a coffee bar set up. And the Moderno salad bar, but for right now it is for breakfast. Okay, so coming out of the sports bar and at the aft elevators, we're gonna go straight across, and this is the main buffet. Good morning. And they have seating back here, and behind there is that outdoor buffet dining area. So then there's seating as soon as you come in the door, and it will be busy in here. Sorry. It's breakfast time and it opens. Good morning, good morning. The drink stations. Again, don't be that person. Fill your tumblers and whatnot. Good morning. Fill your tumblers and big like water or sports bottles with a cup, please. Don't be that person and fill it directly from the spigot. So we've seen this a few times, just the breakfast buffet.
Maria, you can 6, right? You can 6 go.
So then we have more seating. I will note that the like traffic pattern and like flow is really kind of choppy, and you literally dance with half of the ship when you're trying to walk through here. Just a side note for breakfast, like the hot cereals are right at the end. It's kind of hidden. I know that was a concern for some trying to find breakfast yesterday. Good morning. So then we have the pool deck, and there will be wind. I can't help that either. So we have the pool bar. The pool. And the hot tubs. Morning. On the pool deck, there is a smoking section that is blocked from the wind, and it is over here by the stairs. So we have the foghorn going, but we have the bar over here. So like this catty corner, the stairs, that is the smoking section right here for this level. The stage where they did like the sailaway party and all that is right here. I am going to walk up the stairs to get onto 12. Okay, this is going to be super, super windy up here, but we have the sports courts that are right over here. The basketball and all of that is over there. And then we have this area. Super windy. We're getting into port and the weather is foggy and windy. Another hot tub back here. I am gonna go in and dodge some of the wind. Definitely windy. So then we're going to the observation bar, and this is a place that if it's bad weather for sail away or just when you're coming into ports, to come in here. It's super quiet. And it has amazing views and windows. also a bar. They do like the karaoke in here and things like that. But again, it's just a nice quiet place where it has those panoramic views. And in here is where one of the hidden decks that I have found is. So you're in the observation bar lounge, and you're gonna go to this door right here, and there's one on the other side as well. Let me get this door behind me. It likes to stick. Alright, so this is okay. There's another smoking spot right here, and that's why I came out on this side, is to show you that. But I will give you a really quick view. Super, super, super windy. And yeah, we're gonna have to hold on to stuff because it's super windy, but beautiful. And go right back into the observation bar. But here is where you can live out. Okay, so back in the observation bar in the front, it has a different name. I don't know exactly how to say it, so I just call it the observation bar. For obvious reasons. So we are still on deck 12. Now we are at the front. That's where the observation bar and all that are. Just in case you're popping in and out. Then we have the chapel area. Oh gosh, it's beautiful in here. Or chapel, and it's right outside the observation deck, and then it goes out to deck 12 on the top for the pool deck up above. Alright, so we came down from deck 12 and now we are back on deck 11. Here's the smoking section that I was talking about. We're gonna go in here to finish out deck 11. I let you guys miss the wind that is going crazy. So bathroom's right in off of the pool deck. We have the Pulse Fitness Center on this floor. There are the spa treatment rooms. Yesterday when walking in here, just on the sea day, they had so much eucalyptus in this area that I almost found it difficult to breathe. So if you have breathing kind of issues, you may want to stay away from that, because I don't, and it was hard for me to breathe. So just a little note to self, a little too much eucalyptus. And then we have some staterooms down that way, along with the spa treatment rooms. Oh yeah, you can still smell the eucalyptus up here. So strong, so strong. So now we're gonna head down to, I believe, we're just gonna go and skip all the way down to deck 7. Since 10 and 8, like 10 through 8 are just staterooms, we'll head down to deck 7 here in a second. Okay, so I just came down the aft stairs from 10, and now I am on deck 7. And as we can see here, there are staterooms again, but this is also where you're going to find Entourage and Splash Academy. So let's see if we can find that. I have not found it yet, because not a kid. I don't need to go to the kid club, and I'm teacher off duty, so definitely don't need to go to the kids club. Again, this is deck 7 aft. So hey, we have found the kids club. Here is the splash area. And then just kind of some of the things in here. Here's the entourage, which is the older group. Here's some of the kids staff. As of today, I have no idea what the rules are for the kids club and whatnot. I have seen that there is entourage activities listed in the daily happenings, but I do not know vaccination or any of that kind of things. And then some more staterooms. Okay, so picking back up on deck 7, here are the aft stairs and elevators, and we are going to go straight ahead. On deck 7, we're nearing the atrium. I do like how it has the central atrium design. We have the champagne bar. And then just the nice, super open atrium. We do have the art area. You can always tell when you're on an older ship when they have the art area still. And it is over here. So this is the art area. They did have the art auction in the Bliss yesterday. So even though they have an office, they do still do it in one of the gathering spots. Continuing on with deck 7. We have the casino. If you've watched any of the other videos, this is a smoking casino still, or again. Lots of variety for machines and table games. It is somewhat small, and it is definitely very smoky in here. Again, if you have breathing issues, you would probably want to stay away from this area. Super heavy smoke, like right now it's pretty smoky, and it's not even open right now. But two sides of games. The table games in the middle. It is not very loud in here, even when it's up and running. Just kind of different from some of the other ships and cruise lines. There's the Players Club booth. And then we have the shopping. It's another exit for the casino. And then we have the shopping. And there is like a hallway that goes through the shopping. And they have kind of combined a whole bunch of the shops into one. And one thing you will notice, this is an older ship, there are tons and tons of mirrors everywhere. Like for the headboard in your room, on the walls. You just kind of have to pay attention and make sure that it's really not a person and it's just your reflection in some spots, because it can get confusing. But more stores, and as you can see, this one is a combined one of perfume, merchandise, everything. And then of course the Effie. And now we are at the forward of deck 7, where there is the Stardust Lounge, and they will have the shows and whatnot. They are probably preparing for tonight's show, so you open those doors for the balcony. I'm not going to open doors again because I don't want to disrupt anybody's work. And then we have the forward elevators, and this is where I was talking about earlier videos. The elevators don't talk to each other, so like if you push one, you're going to have to push another one in order for them all to be called. So just note to self on that. This is forward deck 7. Another entrance to the show. Again, that one's closed too. And then we have more staterooms and shops going that way. All right, picking up after the stairs, going down, we are on deck 6 forward. The main entrance into the floor level of where the shows are, the main theater, is right here. More of the forward elevators. Again, the other entrance to the show, main floor. Ooh, this door's cracked. I told you I wouldn't open it, but I can squeeze. So we will check it out real quick. Ooh, super windy. Okay, so they do have little spiral stairways to go up to the balconies up onto 7. And then this is the main theater. Down here, the seats aren't very inclined, so if you have a big head in front of you, you won't be able to see. But as you go up onto the balcony, it is a lot more inclined, so that you have less blind spots, but you do have the pools. But that is the main theater. Okay, I've just come out of the main theater on deck 6 forward. And heading towards the aft. I'm not going to do the outsides right now. That might be later, just because it's so windy. I'll wait till we're in port and a little less wind. But here is the photo area. And with this being an Alaskan one, they are really pushing the binoculars. Have some guy who thinks he's a specialist about it and telling you about weight and magnification and all that. It was Greek to me. So, and here is the library. They do have times of the day when the library is open and that you can check the books out. But right now, they're in lock and key. So kind of odd, but at least they have books. Some of the other lines don't have books in theirs right now. Here's the conference room. There's kind of a game room. Heading out of the library. On 6. Back out to the photo area. So they do have the computers, which a lot of the ships are doing, for your pictures that will be on your room key by your room number that you give them when your picture is taken. But they also do still print them and put them in portfolios, which kind of seems redundant to me, but hey, they can do what they want to do. So those are all also printed pictures along with the digital. Next, what brings us to the Windjammer, and this is where the piano bar and just kind of acoustic playing is happening. lot of little fun shows. I like it because it's just another variety of music. And I'm gonna have to keep talking because we definitely have copyright music playing in the background. So, here is kind of the cigar bar. They do not allow the cigars to be smoked in here though. You still have to go outside for that though. And the bar is open when there is shows in here. So then we're going on to the Bliss Lounge. And they are right back to each other. So the Windjammer and the Bliss are literally connected by 2 doors on both sides. And the Bliss is like where they have the Love and Marriage show, bingo, some of those things. It is not big enough for the activities that they have in here. So if you're going to come here for a show or an activity, make sure to come early so that you can get a seat, especially if you want to sit with your group. They have bar and wait staff in here during their busy show times or activity times. And these chairs are not easy to move, so good luck. You don't need to go to the gym if you want to move those. Now we are heading to the Atrium on 6. Freaking. Oh, I'm going to show you this because this is very odd and I felt really kind of weird doing it. Okay, so I was in the Bliss, sorry if I'm making you seasick, which is right here for an activity. I needed to use the bathroom. So I thought, okay, there's bathrooms right outside the door because it's a big activity area. So I see the ladies' restroom. You have to open the door. You go back into like this kind of crew-ish area. And the bathroom is actually right here. Totally felt odd the first day I did that because they always tell you can't go into the crew area. But in this case, you can. And it's the same for the men's side. But very odd. Very, very odd. So now in the Atrium on deck 6, they have kind of the spiral staircases to go up to 7. Here's where they have the internet cafe. The guy here was super helpful yesterday and really quick. They have the computers. They have the duty-free stores. Here's their wall of placards and all that. Love to see these older ships with them because they get quite a collection. And then more of like the professional photos and internet bar, the double elevators, and the staircase for the Atrium. It is really kind of fun to see all the light bouncing off all the metals and glass in here. Then we are on deck 6 and we're going to staterooms. I am going to take you up and show you one area that is a little odd if you aren't sure. So let me pause this and we'll go up to there and I'll show it to you. Okay, so sidetrack, sorry. But I wanted to make sure you guys saw this. So we're on deck 7. And it is the forward. So we're going to walk. And this is how you find the lovely 6A that they talk about. So here is the staircase on 7. Here is the staircase for 6A. And it goes down to some cabins. This is the only way that you can access this. You have to come back to the stairs on deck 7, go to the sides, and down the stairs to 6A. Okay, so now I am on deck 5. I just needed to kind of show you how to get to that 6A because I had issues finding it with one of the parties in our group. So we are on deck 5 now. Here is more staterooms on both sides of deck 5. You're going to go to the forward elevators and then walk out to the atrium. And this is where you're going to find all of your kind of guest services, shore excursions, onboard credit, all of those things are down here. It's kind of nice because they're all in one spot. Here is the atrium. Definitely worth it. Again, this is deck 5 in the atrium, where guest services, the coffee shop, shore excursion desk, all of those things that you would need are in here. Then once you go to the end, this is now midship. This is more of the dining. Again, on Norwegian, it's all anytime dining. We have found that the app gives you an exaggerated time. So if you want to just eat, walk in to see if they have a spot available. Okay, I am back on deck 6. There's the Bliss Lounge because you can't go all the way across on deck 5. So hopped up to 6, Bliss Lounge, and then here is the Italian, and it is right off of the Windjammer, which is through that door. So just wanted to point that out on the way to the next dining room. Sorry with the reflections. Alright, so going through the doors. Good morning.
Good morning.
Through the Windjammer. Through the photos. Straight ahead is through those doors is where the shows are, the main theater. And then we are getting to the other dining room on deck 5. And here it is. So we have the aft elevators. Here's deck 6, which has the Windjammer, photos, and the theater. Then you either need to keep going down to 5 or take the stairs to 5 for the 7 Seas dining room. So here's just kind of like a little area, like a reception area, and then it goes into the dining room. And this again is the 7 Seas dining room. So that's pretty much all of the ship on the inside. Again, I'll do the outside once we are in port and not moving as fast, so it's not as loud and windy. But you guys have got the overview. There is the walking track on 6 that goes around the whole ship, and I have not been on that yet, but soon when we get to port I'll go on that one. But hope you enjoyed the ship tour. Make sure you subscribe and like if this was anywhere helpful. Hopefully it was. Have a great day.